airport right now is very quiet, and for a very good reason. The airport is actually closed. The official word of shutdown came just before 4:30 this afternoon, although there hasn't been much activity here for most of the day. As you can see, the only real activity now are people just sitting around and trying to figure out where they'll be spending the night tonight. It has been, as I said, several hours since any plane came in or out of Twin Cities International. Now they're saying it'll be 6 a.m. at the earliest before there's any type of air traffic here. Flights, of course, have been canceled here much of the day. The biggest problem has been visibility, and the weather hassles have caused headaches for airlines and travelers alike.
The planes we did have go out were the ones that were in the hangar here at the airport. However, we did have a plane that left at about 1 o'clock, 12:15, had to come back.
I guess when you're on a tight schedule and things like this happen, there's nothing you can do about it, but it is frustrating. It's sort of an exercise in futility here today.
Now, the weather delays have meant a boom to business for area hotels, especially those located near major highways and interstates. Room availability right now is considered meager at best, and many people are having to camp out in bars and restaurants and even hotel lobbies. Their only choice at this point is just to sit and wait out to the Twin Cities early this morning, quickly covering roadways with a thick blanket of snow and sharply reducing visibility. Snowplows and sand trucks, which hadn't been kept very busy for much of the winter, were quickly rushed into action. As the snowfall became worse and the winds more intense during the afternoon, driving became nearly impossible.
Terrible. I mean terrible. 10, 15 miles an hour, you can't see 3 cars in front of you. That's the real deal from the fire.
That must have been a rough drive.
Well, it's worse in the city than it was there.
Visibility was so poor that it was difficult to see even a few feet ahead. That, combined with the increasingly slippery conditions, caused numerous accidents. And the state patrol urges no travel unless absolutely necessary. Alan Costantini reports on the first snow emergency of the season.
Snow emergency has been declared in both of the Twin Cities. In St. Paul, no parking beginning at 7 tonight along snow emergency routes. No parking restrictions for east-west streets in St. Paul.
On major routes like Highway 100, often to the annoyance of the men trying to keep the roads passable. The bunch of drivers not using lights and being out unnecessarily were heard from state transportation department workers.
Frustrating, very frustrating. They're doing a lot of unnecessary chances of passing the middle of the road and using the windshield and getting off the road, looking at somebody don't need to hurt.
At the Golden Valley headquarters, inspectors were keeping their spirits up by watching sports coverage of army-related activities. But their minds were on the problem of keeping Old Man Winter from moving.
Extended outlook Tuesday through Thursday. Cloudy with snow flurries Tuesday. Partly cloudy Wednesday and Thursday. High temperatures in the upper 20s to low 30s, with lows in the teens to mid-20s. Twin Cities normal high and low for the forecast 33 and 16. Updated forecast for the state of Minnesota. A storm warning is in effect for the south half of parts of northeast Minnesota. Travelers advisories this afternoon for parts of the northwest. And a winter storm watch for tonight, Monday, for parts of the northwest. The forecast for this afternoon, snow, heavy at times in the south half with a chance for some sleet and thunderstorms near the Iowa border. The highs in the east north to low 30s in the south. Much blowing snow across the southern portions of the state. Tonight, Monday, windy with snow and blowing snow. Heavy snow expected in the warning area, where total accumulation could easily reach more than a foot. The lows from 5 above in the northwest to the 20s in the south. Highs on Monday from 8 above northwest to 32 southeast. Severe temperatures be falling in many areas afternoon on Monday. And extended outlook Tuesday through Thursday. Cloudy with snow flurries Tuesday. Partly cloudy Wednesday and Thursday. High temperatures over 20s to low 30s with lows in the teens to the mid-20s. The following is another special weather statement from the Twin Cities Office of the National Weather Service. Winter storm.
inches, and that was back in the 22nd of March 1952. As I mentioned at the top of the show, 18.4 inches, the most we ever had out of one storm, January 22nd and 23rd in 1982. It looks as though it's going to be very easy to beat all those records, and we'll get to all those sad details right now. First of all, let's take a look at what happened today. Our high today was 26, 19 the low this morning. We have so far recorded 9.3 inches of snow at the airport. Drifts considerably higher than that. Sunrise will be at 6:50 tomorrow morning. We'll set at 6:02 tomorrow night. Right now it's snowing. I guess you didn't know that. 22 degrees, winds out of the east, 25 miles an hour, which does not constitute a blizzard. Winds have to be 32 miles an hour for that, with visibilities less than 500 feet sustained. Wind chill 12 below zero right now, humidity 81%, pressure right now falling at 29.85 inches of mercury. The central pressure of this storm over Kansas is at 28.89, which is a really wrapped up system. We'll get to all that in just a moment. The live storm search radar isn't searching very far for a storm tonight. We can see that the moisture is very heavy over the metropolitan area and the outlying areas as well. So all moving toward the northeast at a generally constant 20 miles an hour. And there's plenty behind that. Visibilities right now in the 5-state area and the 11 country show that they're down to zero in parts of southwest Minnesota, around Worthington, also in parts of South Dakota. Huron has 22 inches of snow on the ground right now, and 11 inches out in Pierre, 14 inches in Mankato. Visibility is half mile or less in the area where indicated, and 2 miles or less down here. Ironically, in the 2 mile or less visibility, it's heavy rain in parts of Iowa, 38 degrees down at Des Moines right now, and temperatures are surprisingly almost hot in parts of Nebraska and Iowa. This is the view from space at this hour, and we'll see that the storm is all wound up over the Kansas, Nebraska, Colorado border region. The pressure, central pressure, as I mentioned, very, very low, 28.89. And as you can see, as this particular system continues to track farther to the north and east, we expect it to be over southern Wisconsin by tomorrow. All this warmth is going to continue to override the colder air on the surface, and that's what's the problem right now, because indeed we just have a perfect setup. We're in the wrong place at the wrong time for this to happen. It could not have been technically more correct as far as the computers were concerned. They've been pinpointing the amounts of moisture very correctly. There's a potential 27 inches of snow out of this, but because the moisture content is a little lighter than that, we expect about 20 inches by the time it all ends on Tuesday morning. The trouble spots around the nation exist all the way from northern Wisconsin and Minnesota way, way back to the west coast. And other storms, more good news coming in off the Pacific coast. Travelers advisories from the Sierra all the way back into our part of the country. And the blizzard warning areas, they can rack up as much as 26 inches of snow in parts of South Dakota by the time it ends tomorrow night, and we expect that maybe it's possible for even more. And some ice expected tomorrow in southern Michigan, ice storm there for the Detroit area. Also for upstate New York, freezing rain and snow combinations, so the whole country's in a mess. A tornado watch tonight for southern Oklahoma, North Texas until 10 o'clock tonight. Winter storm warning, there it is, the area with the traveler's advisory for Monday. And 4 o'clock temperature shows 61 degrees out in Grand Island, Nebraska, with a thunderstorm down there. Believe it or not, 30 degrees farther north, Sioux Falls, and also at Bird Island. And tomorrow, this is the storm pattern. As it tracks farther east, we'll have heavier snows to the west of the system. The forecast for tonight is for heavy snow, drifting, winter storm warning continuing, 17 to 22 the lows, winds east 25 to 45. Tomorrow, snow and drifting, winter storm warning continues, 20 to 25 the highs, winds out on the northeast, 20 to 30. 11 hours for Tuesday, light snow 16, Wednesday partly cloudy and 26, Thursday increasing clouds 31, we could get dumped on again Friday.
Let me get this straight just before you leave. You said yesterday you were saying you were going to stop tomorrow afternoon. Now you're saying it's going to be Tuesday before the big start.
Yeah, it's the rootworm insecticide that controls cutworms too.
Okay, you talked me into it. Holy Phil, no more of this high-pressure salesmanship, huh? Sorry.
H&R Block found Marjorie Abraham a tax refund of $384.
I couldn't have done it without you.
H&R Block found Dennis Lane $1,249.
And I couldn't have done it without you. Now, we can't promise everyone here.
Oh, I got him. Oh. Guys, quit snowing from us. Oh, shit. What is he doing? Yeah. was yours, Tony? Katie. Look over there. Yeah. There's your cord.
I know.
Katie, look over there. Your dad is going to give you a picture. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, come in. Teacher.